Quando mamma da fatta, quando mamma da fatta.
To Napoli
Tutta quella cama te, tutta quella cama te.
And that's what it's all about. Music, food, friends. For the Napolitani or the people of Naples, soccer or football is everything. Unlike other cities, their football club is the only professional team they have, so the support for them is off the charts. In Naples, it kind of works like this. Football is religion, the stadium is church, and Diego Armando Maradona is God. Maradona is the soccer player that single-handedly won the only two championships that this city has ever seen, 1987 and 1990. I go to Bar Nilo to visit the holy shrine. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, ciao. Subito, ciao.
Bruno, the bar owner, has created the holy shrine of Diego Armando Maradona. How important is Napoli soccer to you?
È la prima cosa, viene prima il calcio,
Sì.
poi la mamma, e poi i figli, e poi la moglie, ultima.
So Bruno is a super fan. I mean, he bleeds blue. Back in 1990, Bruno was on the same plane with the players from Napoli. On Maradona's seat were a couple of strands of his hair. So Bruno got the strands of hair, brought it back to his bar, and created this kind of altar. What Bruno's done is put Maradona head and center next to all the patron saints in Naples, San Gennaro, the Pope. I mean, this is like the importance of soccer and really the importance of Maradona. Diego Armando Maradona, that's what you do, right? I continue to check out the city and visit San Gregorio Armeno, a famous street where for the last couple of hundred years, artisans have been making incredible nativity scenes. The vendors sell these works of art all year round to locals and tourists alike. Now, if you're a Napoli supporter and you want to pick up a statue of your favorite soccer player, this is where you come. I meet up with Marco Ferrigno. For the last 4 generations, he and his family have been making incredible nativity scenes.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. So you started out doing presepio or nativity scenes.
Now the present, the
Right.
figure for actuality.
So actors, politicians, royalty,
All.
the Pope. You can see you have Grande Diego, the god
Maradona.
of Naples, Maradona, Diego Armando Maradona. Marco brings me through the store, and it's like this amazing museum of nativity scenes. I mean, there are pieces that his great-grandfather created. I've never seen a nativity scene so detailed. I mean, you have the shepherds, and then you have a Christmas meal.
Insalata di rinforzo, roccocò,
And then
baccalà,
baccalà.
e soprattutto spaghetti con le vongole.
Marco brings me into his office. Now, this office is like a museum of his family's past, their history, and he has portraits, magazine covers, pictures of Pavarotti, Sophia Loren, presidents, prime ministers. Then, in the middle of his office is a barber's chair. Why do you have a barber's chair in here?
Questa è una sedia da studio.
This is what he likes to do to relax. Gives his customers haircuts.
Prego, si dà.
But not too short, eh? I don't want to
Non ti
get rid of all my
preoccupare.
hair.
Poi non viene niente, dai.
Did you go to barber school?
Relax. Ai, ai, ai. Voilà, finish.
Fatto. I go in to pick up a little Maradona figurine, and I get a haircut. Marco introduces me to the rest of the guys, and there they are making little soccer statues. Now, some of these statues take 10 days, 2 weeks to make. The detail is unbelievable. Oh, you even got the tattoos,
Tutto a mano.
everything. All by hand, and I love the muscles in the legs. Amazing. I mean, the eyes, the features of the face are unbelievably real.
Incredibile.
Oh, veramente. Luca is one of Marco's top artists, a local rapper and a huge Team Napoli fan. I just asked him, are you big Juve fan? Now that is like a sin here. Here in Naples, the team that they hate the most, the big rivalry is Juventus. Jokingly, I said, can you make me, a Del Piero who used to play for Juventus? And he says, no, because that's one thing I cannot do. I cannot do any players that play for Juventus. And then Marco brings out toilet paper, Juventus toilet paper. Can you imagine?
In bagno, in toilet. Prego.
If you want something from Juventus, he says, we have it. It's toilet paper. Go in the washroom and go crazy. I head out with Luca, who tells me he has an extra ticket if I want to join him for tomorrow's last football match. He says it's an experience that no soccer fan can pass up. We go to grab a quick bite, and he shows me the passion of these fans.
Buongiorno.
We stop off at this friggitoria to have a little snack.
This is like a Napoli museum.
There are posters, there are sayings, there's photographs of Maradona. I mean, the owner, he's proud more of his photos than he is of his food. If I was a Juventino, I was a Juventus fan, would I be allowed in? Would you serve me?
Ma non lo devo nemmeno nominare.
No, don't even mention Juventus. So Luca and I, we grab a panino, and then Luca starts saying, Rocco, listen, are you ready to enter the stadium tomorrow? So, what can I expect tomorrow at the stadium?
The people go crazy.
They go crazy.
They go crazy.
And is there a chant? C'è una canzone?
Ricordo quando ero fanciullo, sognavo la maglia e pallone, guardavo la curva che saltava, provavo la stessa emozione. Oh, 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 oh.
This is Piazza Dante, and this is where kids of all ages come to play all day long. In the evening, when it gets dark, the older kids play. These guys love their soccer, and Luca and I are playing with the kids. It's like he's on one side, I'm on the other. They're calling me uncle out of respect, Zio. But the first goal, they said it was my fault. They're calling Zio, uncle, you stink, get out of here. Go back to wherever you're from. You play like a toilet. Come up and say, we love Juventus, and the guys just dart off chasing them. It's all in good fun.
E ci abbracciavamo a speranza, rindi stessi ban, giuri che noi era soltanto.
We head back to Luca's home to prepare a snack that we'll be bringing to tomorrow's big match. We get to his place, and his dog, India, runs out to greet us. His wife comes out, his son. Great family. I feel right at home. We head to his studio, where he lets me listen to some of his songs and his rap style.
E quando torna rinda sto quartiere, sentendo voci rosonnate, pare sempre ieri. Tempo è passato, ma sta gente ancora spera. Perché la speranza non c'ha leva a chi ci crede. La voce mia, la voce chi, la voce che sta terra, la voce Napoli. Tristezza e gioia mesco insieme a Pucondri. E voce sti quartiere, sazza e dare dei lucini. E questo è...
Then we get into the kitchen, and I get this wrapper to start cooking. We decide to make melanzana funghetto. Cut your eggplant in half, quarter them, and then cut your eggplant into small little cubes. And now it's about preparing our tomato sauce. We have these beautiful vine-ripened tomatoes, and we just quarter them.
Buono.
Next, some extra virgin olive oil, some crushed garlic right in. Saute the garlic just to flavor up the olive oil, and then in goes our sliced tomatoes. Cook that, a little bit of salt, and then you finish it with basil. Now our tomato sauce is cooking. We're just gonna add our cubed eggplant, a little bit at a time. So you wanna cook the eggplant until it becomes golden. Basta.
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 Va bene.
When the eggplant comes out of the fryer, salt it. mix it into that beautiful fresh tomato sauce, and that's it. Melanzana fungetta. Dai, prova.
Asciugare la vita come smog. Arredo 600 scarpe anche no. Il lancio torna perché stanotte non c'è roba. E penso che io non penso una
The next day, Luca takes me to visit his buddy Anto, one of Naples' biggest rap stars.
And your street name is Generale.
Yeah, they call me like this. You know, I meet Generale, or the general, and I was expecting this kind of tough, badass guy, and the guy was just like all heart, and you know, he had this amazing, positive energy.
This song is about, you know, about an injustice who happened the last year at the stadium for the final of the Italian Cup. It's about, you know, all the injustice I see every day in the news and all that stuff. I'm focused on our situation.
Of course, the people of Naples, the kids of
Naples,
right.
yeah, the kids of Naples who starving sometimes, and you know, I'm trying to get the best from them, and that's what I do. I'm trying to do since I start my career. You can say I was there. The words are very strong, but the music is sweet.
It's emotional.
Yeah, it's emotional. It's
Here,
emotional.
your arms, and you just...
I'm glad of this, guys. Thank
You
you.
know what? Thank you. I feel honored.
Thank you.
Thank you a te, Generale. Grazie a te.
Thank you. Okay, music makes me hungry.
Hungry.
Yeah, music is like this. Here, I'm working, so my mommy does everything, you know, does something, something every day.
The Generale is a mama's boy.
Anto's mother packs dishes and snacks for him to take to his studio every day. I can see why he's a mama's boy.
You know, even killers here are mamoni.
We had these panini that were fantastic. Using contorni or sides, we just put them in some bread.
So you remove la mollica to have more crust.
Feel, to have much things inside, you know, more things inside.
Well, Anto's mother is unbelievable. I mean, what a spread.
Okay, so provola, beautiful. I'm liking mama. And under this door is... wow. Puparuncilla.
Then some fried green sweet pepper with some cherry tomatoes.
Zucchini a scabeche. Scabeche.
Zucchini that's fried and then hit with vinegar and some mint. It was like unbelievable.
Okay, guys.
Okay, to mama.
To mama. Che una mamma è ricca e non lo sa.
Che una mamma è ricca e non ne sa.
Anto said, he who has a mother is rich and doesn't know it. Sometimes we can take our mamas for granted and not realize how lucky we are to have
Cheers,
them.
guys.
Cheers to our mamas.
To our mamas.
Asciugare la vita come smog. Arredo 600 scarpe anche no. Il lancio torna perché stanotte non c'è roba.
It's time to get ready for tonight's big match. We head out to the top bar where all the true fans go. The bar is called ILD, I Love Diego. It's all things Maradona. Angelo, the bar owner, is crazy about Diego. Angelo's aunt was Maradona's family's nanny, so he had access to all this great memorabilia. I mean, you walk in and you see shirts, pictures, and then right in the middle of the bar is the soccer shoe, the soccer boot of Maradona. It's like a museum here.
Tre crodini.
First thing we do is we have an aperitivo. A couple of crodinos, a little pizza, some rolled vegetables, cheese. And then we talk about the passion of being a Napoli supporter.
So why is the rivalry between Juventus so strong? Why is there absolutely hatred?
It's because of history. It's in the DNA. If you read the real history of this country from the last century, I think that's why.
So are there any Neapolitans that are Juventus fans? I don't think so.
I don't think so. And the ones who are,
they don't speak out
they
loud.
live a very hard life. It's better you have a junkie son than a Juve supporter son.
It's better to have a son who's a junkie than a Juventus fan. I mean, that's how intense and crazy this rivalry is. Anto and I get to the kitchen and make some pasta patate or pasta with potatoes for our pre-game lunch.
So tell me, how crazy is the soccer game gonna be tonight?
People is crazy for the team. The same humanity you find in the city, in the streets. It's in the stadium.
You feel in the stadium.
Yeah.
So really, you know, the pulse of the city is in the stadium.
Yeah, definitely.
I got Anto to peel and chop potatoes. I'm gonna put this wrapper to work.
So I'll let you finish the potatoes.
Yeah.
I'll start the onions, and I'll just give it a rough chop.
Now it's all about creating a sofrito.
Yeah.
I have some celery.
A little olive oil in a pan, you add in your white chopped onions, and you slow cook that.
You like it picante, pepperoncino?
Sì.
Some pepperoncino for some nice heat.
And then in go your tomatoes. What you want to do is cook all those ingredients together. And then you add in your chopped potatoes and you slow cook it.
Now, because the potatoes take longer to cook than the pasta, you want to add the potatoes in first. So a little bit of water, un po' di sale, a little bit of salt.
And once your potatoes get slightly soft, add in your mixed pasta. Now you can use any type of pasta, but I love using mixed cuts.
Some people make their pasta patate a little soupy. No, it has to be nice and thick and sticky.
Once your pasta and potatoes are cooked, you want to add in a couple of handfuls of Parmigiano Reggiano, and then here they add provola.
Hello, Elio.
Grazie.
A little bit of basil. We're just gonna rip it really quickly.
Now for me, you have to let your pasta patate rest for about 20 minutes. You don't want to serve it piping hot. You want all the flavors to come together and serve it at room temperature. We sit down and we have our pasta patate. You know, here in Naples, it seems there's no right way to make pasta patate.
So your mom would make this?
Yeah. She put pasta, potatoes, and ham, salami, little cubes, and provola.
Oh, so it's more
Then
cheese.
more cheese. Then she put it in the oven.
Yeah.
So it's like pasta patate al forno. And so how many fans are gonna be at the game tonight?
Ato says this game has been sold out for a week now. It's the last game of the season. There's excitement in the air. Everyone's looking for a ticket. And I'm going to the game. We head off to the stadium early to soak in all the pre-game excitement. Even with the rain that set in, you can feel the energy and the excitement in the air. Angelo is ready to go with some pre-game eating. Here it's all about fun stadium food, Italian style.
Angelo here is showing me the ropes of what real stadium food is. We have sausage on the grill, we have different sides like eggplant, we have frittata, mushrooms, the whole bit, and then it gets put onto the panino.
Angelo's kind of old school. He likes his panini simple. He has his with grilled sausage and then that beautiful eggplant. And all the paninis get pressed and they become nice and croccante or crunchy. I had to go with the porchetta, the provola, and the frittata. I love provola, I love porchetta, and frittata to me is a must. Now this is Italian-style tailgating. Luca finally joins up with tickets in hand. Now it's all about getting a scarf. You can't enter the Church of Stadio San Paolo without getting a scarf.
Va bene ragazzi, I'm gonna be different. I gotta bleed blue.
The weather is lousy, but it doesn't scare off any fans. Outside the stadium, fans line up with excitement as the team buses come into the stadium. The game is as much about the singing and cheering in the stands as the match on the field.
You know, this is the last game of the season. This isn't the World Cup. This isn't a gold medal game. It's just a regular season match where if Napoli wins, they go to second place. That's it. And these guys are going bananas. They're going nuts. You know, back home in North America, you can't bring food into a stadium. But here, it's like a picnic watching the game. We weren't allowed to bring any cutlery into the stadium, so we had to be creative. So I ripped off a piece of bread and I kind of did scarpetta.
We have our panini, homemade tomato sauce with eggplant, the ultimate stadium food. The panini must have brought good luck. Before we can finish our sandwiches, Napoli scores 3 times.
This is the beauty of being here at the stadium. The game is over and the celebrations continue. This is team spirit. This is Napoli.